Hey everybody, this is Jeff Donovan from Donovan Pickups. How are y'all doing? So I thought I'd just give you guys a little tour of the workshop and where all my pickups are made. It's a one-man shop. It's quite cozy, but it really works for me. So we'll just go around the room from left to right and around in a circle. So over here and here we've got various sprays. I've got some trim parts and lacquers and laser marking sprays and more paints, and yeah, so that's where all this is kept. So this is the winding table, and I've got two winders here. I've got a Shatton design winder and I've got a Mojo Tone winder with Shatton auto traverse. The Mojo Tone one I use mainly for humbuckers and P90s, and the Shatton I use for Tele and Strat pickups. I could use one winder for everything, but it's easier for me to keep them set up for what they're intended for. When the bobbins are all done, they come over right here to my little soldering station, attach the lead wires, etc., etc. And I always find it important to have some of my inspirations up on the wall. These guys have influenced me not only with their playing, but with their tone, their sound, and their style. So that's the winding station. To that, I've got my little storage center. I've got my little photo booth up there that I can take some nice pictures of the pickups with. My little drill press and air cleaner radio. These are some storage bins where I store everything like base plates. You can see they're 50 millimeter, 53 millimeter. You know, just got pretty much everything stored in these, and then down underneath this is where my bobbin storage is and other miscellaneous supplies. So that's where I keep most of the stuff, not all of it, but a good majority of it. So, and these are all prototype pickups that I've used for testing and developing models. Yeah, when you make pickups, you kind of end up with a lot of these. You can see these are all just different various models that I've built. Most of these are prototypes. Maybe sometime I'll have a fire sale and get rid of them. I've also got a lot of the little extra things like, you know, wooden things, that engraving templates and stuff like that. But yeah, I keep all that stuff right there. So over here on this little table, and next to where I keep all the pickups, that's my arbor press. That's where I press magnets into flat work or barrels into flat work or various little other things. And this is my little wax potter. This is where I pot all the pickups. It's temperature controlled. I can just let it go all day long and never worry about it. It keeps the right temperature. Got all kinds of various little goodies down here as well, that guitar work, miscellaneous guitar work. And up here, these are pickups that are ready to go out and ship, and these ones are pickups that people have sent me to try to analyze and replicate. So yeah, and a bunch of little clamps. You never know when you're going to need a clamp for something. So this is the main assembly table. This is where I assemble most of the final pickups. I've got my little StewMac solder monster there, and all my little wires that I'll need, and soldering station, various tools, drills, and all that kind of stuff. And it works out really well. I just bring everything over here and assemble it, and you can see I've got, you know, various little tools that you would expect in any kind of guitar shop. But yeah, this works out really nice. This table also works really well for guitar tech work. Like, suppose I have to put some pickups in somebody's guitar. But I do a lot of other tech work as well. I'm not a luthier, but I do work on guitars and set them up and replace pickups. And you can see that that bench works really nicely. Just keeps it nice and stable right there. And when I'm done, just pop it back off. Take these things, ready to assemble some more pickups. Now on these bins right here, we've got all kinds of little parts and screws and whatnot. Now you see, you know, everything I need to put together some pickups, and Over here, spacer bars, and have some magnets here, A5s, A2s, A4s, etc. Got all my multimeters, Gauss meter, all that stuff. Down below in these drawers, I've got various tools, truss rod, wrenches, miscellaneous parts, potentiometers, and miscellaneous pickup parts and wires that I use. And we've got our little vise for magnetizing magnets. I've got a couple of tools for degaussing some magnets in here as well. So here's where I keep all the winding wire. All these are these bigger rolls here that I use quite a bit. My most frequently used type of wire. I like to keep them in the boxes when I'm not using them. Over here we have some more wire. This is kind of the more esoteric stuff that I use occasionally, but not my main winding wire. And we've got some little jigs over here for strats, tellies, and P-base, J-base stuff. Moving over from the assembly bench, this is the laser engraver that I use. I do a lot with this. I can cut flat work for just about everything that I need. Strat and telly flat work, my own custom humbucker bobbins. I got the flat work on this. I can also engrave on the metal base plates and metal covers, cut my wood bobbin tops when I use those. Overall, it's just an invaluable tool that I now don't think I could live without. Once you're ready to go, you just zip this cover down and everything's nice and enclosed, and runs the smoke outlet down through here and then exits the building there. So then over to the right of the engraver, we have my laptop and a bigger monitor that makes it easier for me to read. This is the actual program Lightburn that I use to do engraving and cutting on all the flat work and base plates and everything like that. So that just controls the engraver right there. And then down below here, we've got all my flat work, blank flat work and stuff is stored down here. And so I just can bring it out and put it right on the engraver there. Moving over to the last end, we've got my air conditioner. Keeps this place nice and cool during the summer months. A little heater and reference material and all that. And of course you want to name your shop appropriately, which I think I've done here. So that's about it. My tiny humble workshop. Any pickup that you get that has a Donovan Pickup stamp on it, this is where it's made by me. And I really hope you enjoy your pickups. Have a great day, everybody. Talk to you soon.